Yo, what's good, y'all, man? We are back with yet another one. You already know what we like to get into on this channel, so let's get right into it.
The United States is about to go into a terrorist attack this Easter weekend. They say that these terrorists about to come across the goddamn southern border. Let's get into this video.
Breaking news about America's national security and the warnings from the FBI to local, state, and federal law enforcement about the possibility of terror attacks right here in the homeland. CBS News got a look at a new joint bulletin that warns groups like Al Qaeda and ISIS will likely use the Israel-Hamas war to increase calls for violence in the U.S. this holiday season. This bulletin right here says that the most likely primary targets could include churches, synagogues, and members of the Jewish community. Now, today, the FBI director was telling senators that the U.S. is facing the highest risk of attack in years, that there are blinking lights everywhere, and warning terrorists will exploit the southern border. The head of the FBI says the Bureau is working to identify and disrupt these potential attacks, with foreign terrorist groups openly calling for strikes against Americans. He also said that the number of threats are at a whole other level since the October 7th attack on Israel.
Now, how the fuck do they know that we're about to go through a terrorist attack? It's so much shit going on. How don't we know that y'all ass got something to do with it? Matter of fact, it's so many motherfuckers across this border already. How don't we know that these motherfuckers is already here to do it? Let's get this shit straight right now. And if y'all know so much of this, why won't y'all go ahead and protect the border? But hey, y'all tell me what y'all think and how y'all feel about all the shenanigans in the comment section. Like, follow, and share for more content. The United States is about to go into a terrorist attack.
So that's what they planning on.
Oh, darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I just love food, like, bro. I just love food. Like, it's like food can make me. If I don't have food, I'll be sad. But when I get food, I cook good. So just make sure I always got food. Come on, bro. There's no Phantom in this bitch, man. Phantom not here neither. I just want to say thank you. Just let me pray amen. No, it's no Phantom tax, Shaq. No bath? Come on. Can't forget the bath. Never, never, never. What are you talking about, homie? Come on, homie. That Indiana Jones. Okay. You know, I had that in my head, but you had to be the
Car's too funny, man. That's like some good food though, for real.
LeBron James. I shoot the.
Okay.
Watch this.
Young boy.
Real quick. When you're at a concert, those people are up on the stage, correct? You're down. You're enlightening them, correct? And praising and falling out. When you're at an opera, they're low. You're high. Think about it. I'm going to leave it right there. Watch this. Real quick. When you're at a concert, those people are up on the stage, correct? You're down. You're enlightening them, correct? And praising and falling out. When you're at an opera, they're low. You're high.
That's true.
Think about it. I'm gonna leave
That
it right
is
there.
true.
Watch.
She got a point. I ain't gonna lie.
From the flashlight. I don't get it.
I don't know if y'all seen this, but I'm gonna just
I
throw
don't
this in
get
here
it
real
either.
quick.
How am I just seeing
Put
the
it back.
flashlight circle?
How are we seeing the shadow of the tree from the flashlight when it's the sky behind the tree?
That's
Why
crazy,
is there a stop
bro.
point at the end of my flashlight when it's pointed at the sky? Why
We're
is it
definitely
going
in the
on
dome,
farther?
Like, what the
for
fuck
sure.
is this?
Don't cuss.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't make any sense.
Why? You can see the shadow.
But it's just like, how close is the dome?
You see the
It's
shadow.
gotta be super close for this to be
Shadow in the
happening.
sky.
You can see the shadow.
Hold on, let me see if I can zoom. There's a shadow.
And like, I don't get it.
You're
Why-
going too fast, honey.
Why
Okay.
can't we see see the circle of light. I don't feel like I've ever seen that before in my life.
I don't think I have either, not in the sky. It just kind of disappears, you know?
I wonder if I was standing in front of the house if I could see this. Because you know those party lights? Like the party lights and stuff?
Yeah.
Notice this. Anybody notice this in the movie Leave the World Behind?
And that right there.
I
Just
just
in the end.
decided to look at it again, and I noticed this. What it look like to y'all? What it look like to y'all?
Solar eclipse.
Exactly was the point of letting them back in the house.
Did anybody notice?
Yep, and also
What's the point?
They building underground luxury apartments that go 144 stories down. This shit crazy. Check this out.
I ran into this billboard on this lot. So this is a vacant lot for construction. And it says, live life deeper. 144 stories underground. You may never go outside again. It's so creepy. I'm wanting to know if this is real with this construction site right here.
Man, yes, it's real.
West Hollywood, Beverly Hills adjacent.
Also, it's in
Controlled
LA.
access community, 24/7 security, residents only amenities, a new standard of sustainable
24/7
living.
control.
But it's all underground. Live life deeper. The world's first and only completely subterranean residences.
Think this would be trying to slide that bitch talking about, oh, it's trendy. I live underground, I'm trending. Man, y'all finna start de-evolving in that. Y'all finna turn into the Pueblo Indians. They gonna be 4'5" in 10 years, bro. Trying to live underground, bro. They trying to reverse the genes, bro. Turn niggas back into an atom. Nah, but on some real talk though, if you see this underground base system that's intricately set through America, and you think these are military bases, these were already there. They were already there. They just inhabited them because they were vacant. But these dumbs run everywhere. And if y'all already know, Elon Musk already got an underground. He already got the underground tunnel in with Tesla. And if y'all know about, remember that Bohemian Grove was trending? That leaked to underground too. So LA already got a vast underground system. So they already have apartments and living quarters and situations, but they're trying to make it open to the public. And you see how it was all under construction and it's like no promotion about it. And you got to think about it. Back in the day, they could just put something in a newspaper and then it'd get around. But now our newspaper is through these cell phones. So it's like they get time to do stuff. They're telling us what they're doing, but they know the masses of people, if it's not put in their face, if it ain't 10 different news media outlets covering on it, nobody's going to believe in it. Because we live in a belief. Most people still living in belief when you need to be dealing in truth and dealing with what's going on, right? They gonna have you try to run underground for convenience, or they gonna try to scare you underground, talking about the air, the radiation. You can't take the earth, the atmosphere. Listen, whatever happens to this earth, you can take it. Whatever happens to this earth, you can take it. You wouldn't be here. They wouldn't put you here. The creator, whatever you want to call it, they wouldn't have you on earth to get wiped out by some cataclysm. Nobody is controlling shit on that thing. The only thing that can happen is man can do some dumb shit. Men can do dumb shit, which they've been doing. But I do believe it's a divine intervention because they ain't dropped no more nukes after Hero. So it's definitely something that you gotta follow. It's definitely a galactic law you gotta follow, right? But when it comes to like, them being the ones that tell you the earth is inhabitable, how can you trust them? They told you were a black man. Like, they told you were a white man. Like, bro, those are misnomers. Both of them. So think about that. And also, when you see all like houses that's built like this, no, they already have undergrounds set up. Ain't nobody spending this much on a house with no underground system, no type of shelter. If you was to leave the world behind, everybody got their little houses. And you see the millionaires and them rich people, they like, oh, we gonna build a bunker. That's because they believe they can run away from that's imprinted on their energy. You can't run away when you emit a certain frequency. There's nowhere you can run to. You can't hide. The best way to hide something is in plain sight. The best way to hide yourself in this universe is in plain sight. What I mean, you walk within your purpose, nothing will happen to you. If you dissing, doing diss tracks, you talking about people, you dissing dead people, or you putting out this low energy in the earth, bro, there's nowhere you can hide. You're gonna get what you're putting out.
Exactly. That's right.
So yeah, message.
Well, the robots have arrived, at least in Pasadena, California. That's where the world's first ever fully autonomous AI-powered restaurant has opened, complete with burger flipping bots. We sent CBS's Joy Benedict on a taste test.
Flippy the chef makes Spud spectacular. This automated grill gives the meat its sizzle as this restaurant goes robotic.
For this burger, it would take about 120 seconds.
Cali Express by Flippy is the world's first AI-powered eatery. There's new technology outside the kitchen, too.
A cheeseburger.
Order kiosks use facial recognition to remember you, your favorite food, and how you like to pay. Then watch the robots work. No humans required.
We can't get enough people to come out to work on fryers and grills, and they're dangerous jobs. And this automation helps solve a lot of those issues.
62% of restaurants report being understaffed. Industry experts say most of those unfilled jobs could be done by robots. And in California, where the minimum wage for most fast food workers will soon be $20 an hour, fewer workers equals cost savings. Dan Ives is with Wedbush Securities, a wealth management firm.
Once the minimum wage went to 20, that's the bell going off. More and more focus on spending on AI.
You know what's crazy though? Like, it's cool that they're able to do this, but they're running out of time. You know, their time is running out. They're not gonna be able to do this. They're not. They want to, but they're not.
Big mama energy, Kundalini, we Nubian. Drop Jews, giving them gems, sliding the rubies in. This the great awakening, listen, this time we truly win. Planet Kai, circle of life, that's just the school we in. Big mama energy, Kundalini, we Nubian. Drop Jews, giving them gems, sliding the rubies in. This the great awakening, listen, this time we truly win. Planet Kai, circle of life, that's just the school we in. Peace to all the star seeds, light bringers, this glorious. To share the truth, exposing this fake matrix like Morpheus. Shaka Zulu energy, 9 ether, we warriors. Risen in the slums, ain't used to living luxurious. In the hood, they sold 12-12s to be victorious. 112 showed them sky's the limit, just like Notorious. To elevate is the ideal plan. I'm carbonated to calcify the pineal gland. We've been stripped of our culture, customs, and ancient sciences. They hijacked the cosmic wisdom to form alliances. But now we taking the planet back. Lighter replace the dark. Children of the sun, this is the rise of the matriarch. Leading all our people with strength like the tribe of Judah. At peace like Buddha, we finally out of the Kali Yuga. The black sun rays and releasing etheric radiation. We gon' shift this whole realm soon as we go through activation.
Facts.
Big mama.
That's facts right there. That was facts. Soon as we activate, we gonna shake this whole realm. I feel that. That's real. W little rap. Okay, my boy out here rapping now.
Glitch in the Matrix.
Bro, I'm tripping. What the fuck?
Creepy videos.
In the house.
What is going on? What am I watching? This is a crazy video right here, man. Definitely some glitches for sure. I've seen this one though.
What the fuck? Yo, you good?
Yes, I know that I am high right now, but look at this lady. She is hitting a tennis ball against absolutely no surface, and it's just bouncing back to her. Like, look at it. How is it doing that?
Glitch in the Matrix.
Before Adam or Eve, it was black people. If you want to call us that, and Latino people, if you want to call us that. See what I'm saying? That's not being biased or racist. We talking science, man. Cosmic history. Not the history of Earth. Because we know on Earth wasn't nobody shit but them. That's Earth. On Earth, they literally invented everything. Let them tell it. On Earth. You see what I'm saying? They really did create their own world. Rewrote the whole history books. Literally. Bruh. Look at them. Look at the Koizin, man. This is where Asians get their features from. And if you Chinese, Japanese, you're not even original Asian. You was cooked up in the lab, just like other human beings was.
That's tough.
And y'all were made in the different images of the different gods and goddesses that was already walking in physiques. This is a fact. You feel me? You also, if you look at the Koizin, and look at the chimpanzee, they kind of look alike. They got similar features. Because monkeys and apes got their features from us. You know why? Because the fucking monkey was created before the human being was. And I'm not saying this to hurt no motherfucking body feelings. This is truth, nigga. How the fuck you think the monkey got created? Cause Zeus, Satan was trying to create a human being. But he fucked up the first time and he created a monkey. And he kept trying to create a chimpanzee. Then he kept trying and he got to the gorilla. Then he kept trying and he got to the Neanderthal. Then he kept trying and eventually he got to the human being. This is a fact. This is why it's Neanderthal inside of human beings as well, because human beings were still like a Neanderthal in a way, especially when y'all first got here.
Wow.
Matter of fact, we the motherfuckers that created the human being, what it is today. Y'all were Neanderthals when y'all came here. Because that's the stage that Zeus got y'all to. He started y'all off as monkeys. And then from the monkey, he got to the chimpanzee. From the chimpanzee, he got to the baboon, up to the gorilla. That still wasn't what he wanted. He was trying to get something that looked just like us, looked just like him. This is why human beings will always be Zeus' greatest creation. That's what they really meant in the Bible when they said, man is God's greatest creation. Right. Humans are God, which is the God of the Bible, is Satan, Jesus, aka Jesus, Jesus again. Let him who has eyes see clearly. Before Adam or Eve, it was black people.
You know what's crazy, yo? They got this Zeus in Fortnite right now. So I know that this Zeus thing is definitely a real thing, man. I don't know if y'all know, but if y'all ever play Fortnite, Zeus is in Fortnite right now. It's a battle pass skin. Literally. So that Zeus thing is definitely real.
Check out this ring that popped up in the Arizona skies March 23rd, 2024, bro, which was yesterday. I can't even keep up with the time and days, bro. That was not yesterday. That was like last week. Today is the 30th. Get right. Look, when you see these lights, a lot of people would think these are some crafts. And I find this interesting, bro. Like, what y'all think? This a UAP or a UFO? And this is the third picture right here. Wow. Or maybe this is a reminiscence of the solar eclipse. This is in Arizona. You could tell by the land. I missed this though. It went right by my head. So when all of y'all thinking the solar eclipse is so important, half of y'all not even gonna pay attention to it. The day of April 8th, you're gonna go about your day and read about it the next day on the news. A lot of times, on the day of, folks be playing stupid. But yo, them some crazy pictures, right? And I seen some people like, oh, those are our star family, those are our ancestors. Nothing's coming out the sky to save you, boy, girl. God, whatever you want to call your delusional self. Nothing's coming out the sky to save you. Wake up. And I'm telling you this because I'm delusional myself. So we can't be sitting here waiting on a savior, bro.
That is true.
We gotta be the people we want to be, bro. Your junk DNA not getting activated when you can't even understand. You don't even understand how your human body works, but you expected some. Oh, the ancestors are mad up there. They're mad. I seen somebody say, "Oh, the ancestors are mad." Now, shout out to Remedy H for these pictures, but y'all is put like a lot of y'all, bro, that be pandering in these comments. Y'all is pathetic. So, NASA Unidentified Anomalous Phenomenon Independent Study on June 9th, 2022. NASA announced that the agency is commissioning a study team to examine UAPs, which are unidentified objects in the sky. Now, I don't think these are UAPs. Excuse me. I don't think these are UAPs or crafts from America. And a lot of things that are cloaked. So maybe a cloak ran off, but allegedly Russia would be sending a lot of crafts from Japan. Remember, Japan had the spy balloon or whatever like that. They got all type of things. They got jellyfish UFOs. Like, they got a little jellyfish looking UFO that's man-made. They got footage from, I was trying to look for it, but they got footage from the 20s of them driving these cylinder-looking UFO crafts, pods. And you got to remember, too, they had the Phoenix Lights out here in 1995. What was that? Them showings of, that was like a fake Project Bluebeam. Like, that was the showings of. But then, even when you look at ancient stories, they have stories of people coming from different crafts and different parts of the land by flying objects. You got the wheel in the sky and all that, but this is just technology. If you premise to more technology than some parts of the land, we'll seem advanced. If I walk into the Amazon jungle with an iPhone FaceTiming, and maybe I got my own device that can tell me where to find the best fruits and plants at, the people that's in that tribe gonna look at me like, oh, this thing's a god. Like, what he got going on? Like, he got a crazy device that can magically. No, it ain't magic, bro. There's a lot of UFO sightings that be happening in Arizona. Like, that's one right there. You got to see that full video. Check it out on Instagram. And this is another one that I had reacted to a few months ago when this cloaked ship was sitting in the sky around Tempe, Arizona. So, yeah, man, these things be happening over our head every day. But we still clocking the work. We still do these things. Y'all waiting on a certain day. But the highest amount of radiation, the highest amount of solar energy that it probably hit the planet, it came when you wasn't even paying attention. So, if we really want to do something, let's do it right now. Because if you want to say people is mad at us or they waiting on us, or our star family, our sky family, the ancestors waiting on us to activate our DNA and all this, bro. If they really sitting there mad, the only reason why they mad is because we ain't doing shit. Like I said, thousands of people is dropping off their kids to school right now. Well, it's Saturday, but who knows? They probably go to school on Saturday now. So, man, free the planet, free the youth, man. Free the organic beings. We need to desecrate these parasitic invaders and these counterfeit spirits. ASAP, no Rocky.
I feel that, though. That is true, though. Like, you see all this stuff happening in the skies, and guess what? You're still clocking in. You still gotta pay for stuff. Like, when is this going to end? Or is this going to ever end? You know? Make you question, like, dang, is we gonna be living like this for forever? Dang, we gotta do something. We can't just keep sitting around doing the same junk over and over and over, right?
Now, look at this guy. What he's been eating is the equivalent of a North American diet, complete with all the fats and sugars we regularly consume. He doesn't know where to go. His brain has been damaged.
These rats were totally normal, and then they turned into demented animals. They don't remember their learning after even a day. And as the challenge gets harder and harder, they fail more and more, just like a human with Alzheimer's disease.
36.2. In this lab, the belief now is that Alzheimer's is really diabetes of the brain, linked to insulin levels, which can be affected by too much sugar. Professor Suzanne Delamonte.
Insulin resistance, we now know, can occur in any organ. It can occur in the muscles, that's what diabetes is. It can occur in the liver, that causes fatty liver disease. It can occur in the ovaries, that's polycystic ovary disease. And it can occur in the brain.
Now, look at this guy. What he's been eating is the equivalent of a North American diet.
I gotta see some more videos on that.
2024 and people still celebrating Easter.
Guess no one told you the real meaning behind the white rabbit, did they? All my spiritual people, please stop going down the rabbit hole. The rabbit hole is a dead end. Hollywood know the truth of what's really going on. That's why they always put these white rabbits in movies with children. How about The Matrix? Follow the white rabbit. How about Alice in Wonderland? Follow the white rabbit. Why do they have spiritual people following the rabbit hole? If you keep following this rabbit hole, you're going to go deeper into the underworld. And don't you know who's waiting for you in the underworld? The moon god Isis always uses rabbits to deliver messages to the underworld. So yes, the rabbit is the messenger for the moon deities. Anytime you do a moon ritual or a moon ceremony, you are doing these rituals to Isis. Do you even know who Isis is? Isis is the moon goddess. Every month, people do a sacrifice to Isis. She eats your energy when it's a full moon. Then she sit back and wait till she's hungry again. Then she eats your energy for the next full moon. This been happening for a long time. Back in ancient days, our ancestors always followed the North Star if we needed directions in life. But Easter is connected to the East Star. So we're following the North Star and they're following the East Star. Easter? Everything that's happening right now is connected to the solar eclipse that's coming next week. Anytime there's a solar eclipse, it looks like a black ring in the sky. Once you understand this spiritual knowledge and start connecting the dots, the solar eclipse is a black ring. The black ring represents a celestial wedding. Someone is getting married in the spiritual world. Let's connect the dots. A black ring, solar eclipse, black rings. We are going through a wedding, but who is getting married? Easter do not mean the resurrection of Christ. They misled you once again. Jesus is not being rebirthed, but Osiris is. Osiris is the king of the underworld. This is a ritual for him. Isis is the one that's going to bring him back to life. Remember, Isis actually married Osiris. Remember, the moon goddess only have energy to make things manifest because we don't understand what's going on. Every time we worship the moon, our energy goes to the moon. They use it to make things manifest. They were bringing Osiris back to life, the king of the underworld. Remember, Osiris was cut up in 14 pieces. Isis got these 14 pieces and brought him back to life. Do you understand what's going on? Not to mention the 10 Commandments is coming out real soon. They play the 10 Commandments every year, don't they? This year it will be different because we are going into the solar eclipse. There's a reason why they want everyone panicking. This is going to be a real spiritual event. All my spiritual people, please stop going down the rabbit hole. The rabbit hole is the underworld. And Osiris is waiting for you because Osiris is the king of the underworld. This is the New Year ritual. I know they want people to believe New Year's is in January. That's a lie. New Year's is actually the spring equinox. This is a ritual to bring everything back to life. Even demons from the underworld. 2020.
You be going deep with this knowledge, man. I'm starting to think the moon is something really not natural to our planet. I don't know. I don't know about the moon. Because the moon, sometimes the moon will be there, sometimes it don't. But the sun is there every day. As long as they ain't block it with the clouds, right? It's there every day. Even if they do block it, it's still there. Alright, y'all. That's going to do it for today's video. I'm sending peace, abundance, prosperity, good health your way. In this video, I really didn't talk as much, but you know, it was just a lot of good videos. I guess I didn't really have to talk that much, but with all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one, and we're gonna keep these videos coming as always, right? But peace.